Married at First Sight, UK Season 9, Episode 16. We are off to a flying start, guys. All the couples are gathering together for the dinner. I think it's the third dinner we've had now. And really interesting. So we've seen them all getting ready. Some on good terms, some on not so good terms. Polly and Adam seem to be doing very well. Anyway, what happens is Hannah and Stephen have moved in next to Alex and Holly. They come round to say hello. They meet each other. And then you get Alex doing this bit to camera where he says, oh, the couple next door, they may turn heads. Nothing wrong with that, We don't want to live a boring life, do we? With a kind of nod and wink to camera, as if he's saying, oh, I quite like the look of Hannah, and I might forsake Holly for Hannah. And you can tell Holly's already feeling it.
He's with her and the other girls. The new couple coming in might rock the boat a bit and turn a few heads, but who wants to live a boring life anyway?
And then we have Hannah and Stephen going to the dinner in a taxi, with Stephen saying, literally, I do not want to be in the same room as Hannah. That's how bad it's got. As if it couldn't get worse, it has. He doesn't want to be in the same room as her.
I don't want to be in the same room as Hannah.
Never ever felt more unsupported.
And then when Holly tells Polly at the dinner, before Hannah and Stephen arrive, that Hannah is, brown hair, slim, goes to the gym a lot, she freaks out thinking, right, this woman is going to be out to steal my husband, Adam. And so she's very, very protective over Adam and doesn't want Hannah anywhere near him. So it really is getting off to a cracking start. And I think sparks are going to fly and hearts are going to roll.
What are their names? So it's Hannah and Stephen. What does she look like? She's nice. She's very big personality. What does she look like? Brown hair, slim, small. She owns a gym.
Why are you looking at me?
I don't need a small brunette coming in.
Oh, Polly. Polly is describing what Polly would perceive as Adam's perfect woman. But she's not even trying to hide the fact that she's feeling threatened by this new woman coming into the group.
They're on rocky grounds as well. They started bad. Yeah, but that's not good if they're on rocky grounds. She's Adam's type.
There is lots going on at the dinner party. You can tell Holly's getting nervous as Alex is chatting to Amy. But it was interesting watching Emma talk to Luke and basically just pour out everything that her and CASPER have been through. And it was very interesting that Emma didn't get the blame for anything. Now, I know, why would Emma blame herself? But, if you're a little bit humble, you have to take responsibility. And Casper's right here, and he does say, look, it can't all be my fault. He's correct. It can't all be his fault. If there's two people involved, it can't all be Casper's fault that the relationship's not working. Emma must be also doing something that needs correction in order for the relationship to work.
Why do you think you've been matched?
Both quite individual spirits. We both have a great work ethic, so that means we want to try.
Yeah.
But Casper's found the whole process really challenging.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily find me attractive. Is struggling with a certain type of woman that he usually goes for, and that's not me. I'm super positive. I'm also quite independent, and I can make my feelings be shown, and I won't let anyone walk all over me. At the moment, with Casper's faced so many challenges, we can meet in the middle, but I can't seem to pull him back without me pulling him back.
I don't think Emma currently has the ability to open up and consider how she behaves and how she is an issue in any relationship that she's in. It can't all be my fault.
With Hannah and Stephen, it's just as bad as it's always been. It gets to the point where they are talking about how badly everything went wrong, and Hannah just gets up and walks out. So, yeah. It's going. Hannah's going.
I have, though.
You have,
100% have.
What's the fucking point of this shit? I'm not going to sit here in front of someone that can't look at me. I feel like I'm banging my head against a brick wall.
Fucking see you then.
trouble for Holly and Alex. Look, Alex has spent a lot of the evening chatting with Amy. They've been laughing and giggling. And I feel like, in many ways, Alex is kind of forcing himself into Amy's space. And I'm feeling like Amy, even though she's laughing and giggling, is probably thinking, well, I don't want to be impolite. I think, and obviously I could be wrong. But Holly's feeling very insecure about it. And she leaves the room.
Alex is spending a lot of time speaking to Amy and is fully unaware that his wife is looking really uncomfortable.
It's clear that Holly does not trust Alex.
So your honeymoon was just plain sailing?
A breeze.
And I'm sure...
She needs to be chatty tonight. Yeah, there's new people. I mean, it's nice to see you mingling for once. It's nice to see you mingling. That's what I'm saying. No, you're not. You're saying that, but you're not saying that.
You could see that there's some humor in this, but at the end of the day, Holly is screaming out loud that I have low self-esteem and I'm scared.
So how have you been getting on? Been getting on well?
Be honest.
Yeah, I've had a bit of a rocky start.
Have you?
So we've bumped heads a lot, but we're having a good week so far. But
Slow the fuck down. Missy.
You
It's
for
your
me.
first night, don't be embarrassing myself tonight now, you know.
Honestly, I'm really good.
Yeah?
I can drink a lot before I'm drunk.
Really?
Yeah.
And then Alex gets miffed and sits down with Adam and they have a conversation. And Alex goes on about, oh, I can't, this is such a drag, I don't like this. I'm like, this guy clearly is not ready for marriage.
Yeah, I think maybe she's thinking like he's just sitting chatting to her, hasn't spoken to me. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck could I be doing, bro?
You're not going to chat her up.
My wife's
are
there,
you?
her husband's there, but bro,
Some people get very jealous.
I'm not used to this shit, man. I'm really not used to this shit.
No, I'm not.
It's draining, bro.
They're coming back.
Yeah. Fucking just want fucking attention, man.
You know, do you know what I mean? You're not ready for it. If you're going to be that disrespectful in front of your wife, you know, I don't think any woman is so, you know, blind to the fact that your husband is going to speak to other women. There's speaking to other women, and then there's flirting with other women, and then there's, you know, being quite obviously too affectionate with another woman. That's just disrespectful to your wife. You know what I mean? You're there with your wife. She's your wife. She doesn't want you hanging out with other women. You get my point in that sense. But yeah, and then basically Holly kind of pulls Alex out to a side room so they don't argue in front of everyone. And he's behaving like a little child. I do not think this will work. And we all know Alex's priors. So I just think this is not good at all. And I always get concerned about Alex. He looks like the kind of person who, like I say, he looks like he's going to get quite angry. And I always just get concerned that when does it get to the point where the anger is not just staring, but it's something else. And that's when I get really concerned for with Holly.
Certain things are annoying me, and as a partner, I feel like I can't always defend my argument with you.
Why are you choosing to bring it up now?
Because it's all eating away at me.
But why you have to bring it up at a dinner party?
We know Alex is a very private guy, so for him, the idea that Holly has exposed them like this is probably a bit embarrassing for him, and he's probably feeling pretty uncomfortable.
Because I didn't want to dampen the mood like I feel.
But you're dampening it now, at the worst possible time, at the dinner
We
party.
don't have to discuss it then.
It gets so bad between Alex and Holly that when they come back to the dinner table, Alex is literally saying to Holly, don't talk to me, don't speak to me.
Alex, can I talk to you? I just want to communicate with you. This was the whole plan that we learned to communicate.
You already know what you're doing, man.
I'm not doing.
You already know what you're doing. You're doing bare things for the cameras.
I'm not doing anything.
Listen, stop talking. I'm asking you.
I just
Look, let me finish one. Can you please stop talking to me? I'm asking you nicely. Please don't talk to me right now. That's it. That's it. I need you to respect. I need you to respect what I've asked you.
We both agreed if there was an issue, we talk between us.
You're acting up for cameras.
Are you joking me? Why are you assuming that's the case?
I've asked you to start speaking to me.
But I want to sort this out. If I'm feeling like something's bothering me,
I've asked you to
you're my
start speaking.
husband and I should be able to
I've
talk
asked you
to
to start speaking to me.
I'm thinking to myself, how can you behave like that publicly with your wife and expect to ever have a relationship with her? I just think it's incredible that if they stay together it'll be because they are both making incredibly stupid choices. Then, of course, we have the moment at the dinner where they hand round that box and they have to ask couples questions. And Rochelle and Orson had to ask Rochelle, am I the man for you? And she decided to say no. Then she went off on a bit of a character assassination of Orson, talking about his integrity and the fact that he's not being completely honest and telling the truth and all that kind of stuff. And here we go again. And I do feel like, you know, you really shouldn't say that about someone in public. You shouldn't really stand there and accuse someone of being dishonest, of effectively being a liar, without backing it up with evidence. Because surely we know he's an engineer. He's not an actor and a model. He said he was an engineer. We saw him at his job. Unless they just made that all up for the programme, which I know they could do, but it seems highly unlikely. And why would he go on national TV and just lie about being an engineer? It's one thing if you lie about doing something cool, but why lie about being a project manager? Never mind. Listen. Clearly, Rochelle seems to want to blame him, and she's asking, I want a man who's a leader, and he's maybe a good leader for a 25-year-old, but not for a 48-year-old. So what do you want? I don't get it. You're a grown woman, right? You can think for yourself. Anyway, so that's not good.
Rochelle, do you think I am the man that you need?
I think that you probably aren't the man that I need. Purely because I need somebody who is grounded in integrity and honesty. At times I question if you are that. I also really need a man who's a natural leader. I want to look up to the man that I'm with, and at times I'm not sure if that's what I get.
Well, Rochelle's not pulling any punches.
I mean, ultimately what Rochelle is saying is that I don't respect you.
Or trust you.
I mean, I wonder if part of the reason Rochelle has spoken with such passion about what he isn't is because she wants Orson to come back with a bit of fight.
Okay. That's it over. Fucking hell. I know my integrity is in the right place. At the end of the day, I'm comfortable with who I am and who I am.
Orson may be a natural leader to a 25-year-old, but to a 48-year-old, he's not sufficient.
And then finally, CASPER hit the wall. You know, he was asked a question about Emma. It kind of went downhill. He just got up and left and had a bit of a rant outside about the fact that he feels like he's having to do everything and she's not having to do much.
What's he doing?
He's just had enough.
Okay.
Actually, out of that. Fucking bullshit. I had fucking enough of it. I need to see some sort of fucking sign that she might fucking change. One mistake. One fucking mistake. The whole fucking program. It's not just fucking me.
So all in all, quite a thrilling episode, I thought, and I'm really curious to see what's going to happen at the commitment ceremonies next week. I think it's going to be interesting. I think we're going to see quite a few of them fall away now because it's that moment, isn't it? I think we're getting halfway through the season, if not more, and they need to kind of start deciding for real now. But what did you think of this episode? What do you think about what happened tonight? Let me know your thoughts below. Let us dialogue and discuss. I always look forward to these discussions. Thanks for watching as always, guys. Goodbye.